My reversible coat. Welcome to a brand new day and this brand new exclusive outerwear brand called Laurier and Company. We're very excited to launch this today with the reversible jacket of the season. This is going to be so warm for you. Now note, one side is quilted, one side is flat, and each side has complete functionality with zippered pockets. It's got a hood that works both ways. It's water and wind resistant. It's filled with a faux recycled plastic bottle filling. How good does that feel? No, you're not filling up the landmines with all of those things. But even for the coldest of days of the winter, this is gonna be a favorite. Look at that nice long length at 32 inches. I'm wearing this fantastic color, which is, you know, my inside color is my favorite, which is that mustard and the midnight blue. Julia is gonna join us first so I can share with you the colors. This is such a pretty color. Hi, Julia. This is called Time. And Time reverses, if you would like, feel free to reverse it for us, Julia. I would appreciate that. The Time reverses to stone, as you can see right here. So 2 looks in 1. And it's this price today only. It's a $200 retail compare to get anything like it. I looked at this earlier and I thought Patagonia, I thought about North Face, I thought about LL Bean, and all those jackets that are great, but sometimes they're a little puffy and they don't give you the quite kind of the sweet spot and a price point that we get to do today. So this is the reversibility we're gonna show you of the color I'm wearing tonight. This is that beautiful, look at this midnight color. It's a night sky midnight blue that reverses to the mustard gold. So you've seen 2 of the choices. We have 3 more to share with you. It's so stylish and warm, and it's great to be able to incorporate some new and innovative technologies, which we'll get into, because this jacket is stretchable. I mean, it really moves with you. Now I'm joined by all our beautiful girls. This particular color is on Gabby, it's navy. This is the flat side, but it reverses to the quilted silver. I love this color. That is fantastic. And note, if you're just tuning in, functional zippered on both inside and out, both reversible. So you've got all of that look in one. Now here's Jamie, who's wearing the great black, and that one reverses to a really pretty wine color. Now one side is quilted and the other side is that wonderful flat surface, but inside is what's gonna give you the warmth that you're looking for. And we'll talk about that technology because it is very exciting technology that we're launching for the first time. And Shay is wearing this beautiful red. The red is a Roomba red that reverses to the black. So you've got 2 coats in one with technology that's called X-Stretch, which is the breathable, water repellent material that will never, ever, that will move with you, that doesn't make you feel constricted because it is so movable and stretchable. But it's also got the Arctic warmth technologies, which is what's gonna give you the recyclability feeling. And that, when I say that, I mean it's the sustainable polyfill. This is something that you will love for every reason. And we're gonna talk details with our representative from the brand, Jacqueline Brady, who is joining us with this really wonderful 75-year-old family-owned company. Welcome, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Welcome to HSN.
I'm so excited to be a part of the HSN family, and I am so excited to bring you such a special piece. You know, Laurier & Co. was named after one of the most fashionable streets in all of Montreal, Canada. Oh. So that's our fashion inspiration. That being said, we Canadians, we know how to stay warm. So we brought you the very best of fashion and function in a full stretch. Unbelievably slim. Can we?
It's the best. Because most coats, you're like, you feel like you're in a size too small, but this moves with you and it allows you to layer underneath too.
I feel so comfortable in this coat. And I have to say, I'm always a little worried when I hear puffer. I'm like, ooh, puffer, that could make me look a little puffy, and that's pretty much the last thing I want to do. And then of course I tried it on. And I realized that this is more than design. This is technology, this is engineering. This is a piece that makes you look and feel gorgeous while keeping you warm.
I couldn't agree more, and we're gonna talk about that technology because this is different than any jacket you've seen from any brand out there. I mentioned a couple names that came to mind for me, those active lines, you know, that give you the warmth, but you feel like, oh, you know, you're just too full. So let's go through colors, and I'll remind you, if you are just tuning in, they are completely reversible. They're machine washable. This is your red, the quilted side that reverses to the black in the flat side, okay? So it's 2 coats in one, but it's one purchase. That is also on a 6th flex today at only $23.30. We have extra small through 3X, by the way. Next color, and I did mention machine wash, right? You hear that part? Really nice to know. This is pretty, it's thyme. This green is a gorgeous, gorgeous fall color, and that reverses to that beautiful stone color. So again, this is the same coat with a whole different look and 2 different colors to boot. Next, we have the black. This is the quilted side, that's the flat side. This black reverses to wine, 2 beautiful colors. And then I'm wearing the midnight, which reverses to this fantastic mustard gold. Isn't this fun? And then, of course, you, my dear, are wearing the navy blue that reverses to the silver.
Isn't that stunning?
Fabulous.
I'm so excited. You know, there's something really special about a coat that you can take anywhere. So I can be out and I can be doing all of my errands, and I can be running around day after day after day in this coat, in a car coat that you can actually drive in. How many car coats have you put on, Callie? And you couldn't even use your steering wheel.
Isn't that the truth?
It's the absolute truth.
So let's talk through why it's wind resistant and breathable.
The technology is so advanced. You do get the wind resistant, you get the water repellent, you get that breathability, but this Technofill, the Arctic warmth, is so special because it's made with recycled water bottles.
Wow.
So,
that's really cool.
Yeah, Callie, thank you for that. We are so proud of that because, listen, we love the way this coat looks. We love the fact that it's 2 coats in one, but the fact that it has that kind of technology that's made of recycled materials makes us so proud.
And I love that because I think about the sea turtles and all the wildlife and all the people. You know, plastic is a problem in our country, in our world, and you're using something that is just filling up landmines and recycling it in a way that fills this coat with the lightest, fluffiest, softest material. It's a really awesome part of the story, in my opinion. So welcome, and I thank you so much for those of you who are joining us on Facebook. Thank you, Precious. Nancy's saying she was born in Canada. She was majorly bundled up every winter. I was raised in North Dakota. I get it. I totally get it. Hi, Evelyn, and welcome to all of you. Tanya joining us as well. Let us know what you think. We are live on Facebook, and let us know which color you're picking up tonight. So Laurier & Co., this is an exciting brand launch. You're gonna see a lot more of it because we are entering the coldest weather of the year.
Absolutely. And you know, just because it's cold doesn't mean we want to look bundled up. And right, Callie? And to your point, it is the softness. When you think recycled water bottles, you think, is this gonna be a crunchy fill?
You do.
You do, that's right. But it is the softest, the stretchiest, the warmest. And on top of it all, and this for me is really, it's not sexy, Callie, but it's the truth. The kicker, it's washable.
Oh my gosh, couldn't agree more.
It's machine washable.
Because if this was filled with down, you know, you'd spend a fortune.
Yeah.
And you'd have to go get it dry cleaned, and then, all of a sudden you're like, eeks, that was a very expensive purchase.
Yes.
Machine washable, 2 coats in one, because it's completely reversible if you're just tuning in. It's not like, oh, it's just a pop of color on the reverse. It's completely, I could turn this around. In fact, look at, this is what my color looks like on the opposite side. Fantastic, right? Let's see what your color looks like on the opposite.
I happen to love the 2 distinct colors, really. So we've got this fabulous night sky that I'm wearing reversed. So you can see that with my combination, the silver is a bit quilted. I've actually turned up the cuffs, Callie.
I like that.
Yeah, just for fun. And of course, it would look fabulous on yours too. Any of the pops of color, because they're so coordinating, but they're so different. So they are a standout piece. You can really roll up the cuffs. You can have fun with the color. You can get something that stretches and moves, is slimming, is warm, is wearable.
Well,
and here's for me, the washable. Isn't that cute, Callie?
Yeah, because I love the contrast color, no matter which choice you're making, is really a different color. It's not like it's similar, so you can't really tell which way you're wearing it. My midnight reverses to the mustard gold. This beautiful red is a Roomba red that reverses to the black. I'm gonna actually put these 2 colors next to each other because this is wine, this is red. Now the wine, hope I'm not confusing you, reverses to the black. Whereas the red actually also reverses to the black.
Yes, so you've got the wine and you've got the red.
The difference here is that the puffer side or the quilted side is in the wine choice, okay? So wine with black or red with black.
And in the red with black, you've got the red in the puffer, same jacket, 2 for 1. That's what's so amazing about this. So you get the red puffer, and then of course the inside is smooth.
Very favorable comments on Facebook. I'm so excited to hear that you guys are loving it. Everybody's enjoying the look of it. Who was it? Boho saying, that is so cool about the water bottles.
Isn't it?
So check this out, you guys. Have you ever heard something that can feel so good about making a purchase that helps to give back to the world? Explain what this fill is, if you don't mind.
It's really a very special technology. I actually call our wonderful designers engineers, as opposed to just being designers, because you know, you take Arctic Warmth by Technofill, which is made with recycled water bottles, you turn it into this faux down, vegan, cruelty-free, washable down, and all of a sudden, the elements of warmth and all of the beautiful things about that kind of go by the wayside, because you're so happy that you've got the recycled elements. You're so happy that it's got the stretch and the sleek. And then on top of it, it's all just this incredible gravy that is made with recycled water bottles that keeps those out of the landfills, is so good for our environment.
Yeah.
You know, those are the things that we want to wear. And at Laurier & Co., it means a lot to us to really be involved as part of the solution.
Well, and I couldn't agree with you more, and thank you so much for sharing that part of the story. That's the feel-good part of the story. Actually, there's 2 feel-good parts of this story. It's gonna make you feel so warm. And you're not gonna feel like you're bundled up, like you're like adding, you know, so much bulk just to keep yourselves warm. And thank you, girls. They're all taking the coat and totally reversing it, because it is totally reversible. Both inside and out have the zippered pockets. The hood works both ways, and it is completely 100% reversible and machine washable. This is an exciting new launch if you're just tuning in. Today only, we are doing it at this price. Tomorrow, the price will be upwards of $160 some odd. The retailers are charging easily $199. There's a couple brands that I mentioned earlier, because you know, if you're looking for kind of that sporty outer garment, this is the brand. I'm gonna encourage you to come back to HSN anytime. We have other styles that we were gonna feature for you throughout the day during this big winter warm-up event, because we want you to be stylish and be comfortable, and of course, be warm in the coldest days of the winters that is just coming up. It's already getting chilly. Who is it on Facebook saying, even in California, Nancy is saying in Southern California, with all the fires out of control, it's really cold. I didn't realize it was gonna be so cold. I mean, think about Minneapolis. Are they in the 30s, I think?
That's what I've heard.
Chicago into the 30s already.
And at home for me, it's snowing.
In Montreal?
It's snowing in Canada.
It really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming. But you know, I have to say, with pieces like this, I'm actually looking forward to the cold weather.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, when you get those pieces that you love, and you know that are warm and wearable, and that you're going to enjoy, and that are stretch.
Oh, okay.
That
is the coolest thing ever.
Gabby's like, it's stretch.
It stretches. I mean, it literally, all through, I mean, I'm wearing the small, which is my typical size. Are you wearing your regular size?
I'm wearing extra small, which is my typical size.
So check it out. I mean, I could be, you know, reaching down to pick up my grandchild, even though I don't have one. You know, it's just one of those things, like you said, driving. If you're reaching into the trunk and pulling out packages, or you're outside decorating, you're out enjoying the cold weather with the kids at the park. I mean, it's neat to be able to stretch.
But Callie, I want to be the woman who says, okay, I have a lot to do today, so I'm gonna walk the dogs. I'm gonna play, you know, with my puppies. I'm gonna, you know, go to the school. I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriends. I'm gonna play something in the park. But then I have a date with my husband, and I'm gonna go out that night. So all I have to do is reverse my coat, switch my shoes like I just did, and all of a sudden I've got an entirely new outfit with a really elegant quilted puffer that gives me that shape with the princess seaming, which is so incredibly important and integral to the shapewear of this element.
So true, because let's face it, a puffer, most of the time in the past used to make us feel puffy.
Yes.
Not interested. I love what you said, because look how it gives you the waist. And I haven't zipped mine up, but by the way, it feels so good. It's a beautiful zipper all the way up. Look at all that contrast. Isn't that fun?
And the zippers and the pockets are workable on both sides, which is so incredibly important.
And this is the opposite side of my coat, this color. So this is the midnight that reverses to the gold. This is the same coat. If I took this off and turned it inside out, this is the coat I'll wear on a different day. And you started with the puffer side.
I did.
Initially.
Yep.
She reversed hers to the other color. And I love that you changed it into a bare paw boot. It changed the whole look of your day.
And yet, it looks like I'm wearing a totally different outfit. So cost per wear, things like that,
exactly.
It makes a big difference.
And considering it's 2 coats at this price, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Divide that price by 2 because that's what you're paying for each look. So both sides have all the features, the Arctic warmth, the stretchability, all that fill, and we'll talk more about that incredible recyclable down or filling. This one is the Roomba Red, and this reverses to black. Next up, we've got the Time that reverses to the stone color. And then we've got this in the black, which reverses to wine. Now the most popular right now with just a few minutes in, black and wine. And then the silver and the night sky that you're wearing.
You know, it's funny, you never know, but I have to say, I love that mustard yellow on you.
Oh, thank you,
I have a big
favorite.
crush on that color, and the way it pops on you, Callie, I love it, love it, love it.
Thank you. It's one of my favorite colors any time of the year. You know, growing up in the north myself, there were days and weeks that would go by without even seeing the sun. And it was freezing and gray and gloomy. So sometimes adding a little pop of color just brightens your spirits.
And isn't it nice that you can go with that little black, you know, topper, or you can reverse it and all of a sudden have the silver, or have that beautiful wine color, or that beautiful mustard. It's that versatility with that incredible stretch, the Arctic warmth that we are so proud of. Now, bear in mind, you're not gonna be going and doing, you know, a 30-mile hike in minus 30. This is not that jacket, but this is a fabulously warm, wearable, every day. Get in the car without having to unzip or take it off. Do you feel that, Callie, even?
The stretch, if you're sitting on a bleacher seat that's cold, it covers the bum. It's 32 inches. Thank you, girls, for again continuing to reverse this so we can show it is 2 coats in one. Pockets on the inside, pockets on the outside. They're both zippered functional pockets. The hood completely reverses. One side is more of a flat finish. The other side is the quilted great finish. And of course, you're gonna love the fact that they are so slenderizing and they keep you warm. So if you just tuned in, I would love, if you don't mind, Jacqueline, just to explain again what this is filled from, because you know, we've got options out there. Sometimes, you know, down, you're sensitive to it, got allergies, it's expensive, you have to dry clean it. Other things are like, I don't know, fiber fill, and I don't know, it's a synthetic, and that's a whole different kind of, you know, alternative. But this alternative feels better than any.
We are so proud of this technology. You know, the interior vegan, cruelty-free down is made of recycled water bottles. So that means we're keeping so much out of the landfills. That means we at Laurier & Co. are really doing our part, not just for the environment, but we're making these coats soft and beautiful and warm, water resistant, wind resistant, and stretch, Callie. It's the stretch that made me, that was a game changer for me.
Yeah, you're not used to that. Most materials are like they're really restricting. They don't have any give at all. This coat does. And we are thrilled to launch this brand. Tonight is the night, and this is the beginning of our great winter warm-up. I'd love to remind you of all the colors. Oh, cute hood. Thanks, Gabby, for showing how covered your head is. And it's adorable. You can zip it all the way up.
And they toggle.
Yes, you can snug it down.
That's right. So I love when you can toggle your hood because it really protects you from inclement weather, because these are beautiful pieces. But when I say function, I mean Canadian function.
The wind whipping across the plains, I get it. I grew up in North Dakota, then to Minnesota, then to Michigan, finally back down here. But take a quick look at your screen, because these are gonna give you your color options. We have 5 colors, and each one of them reverses to a completely different contrast color. So if you want the black, it reverses to wine. If you want the Time, which is that soft sagey green, it reverses to the stone. If you would like the wine color, it reverses to black. I'm wearing the midnight or the night sky that reverses to the mustard gold. And then we've got the navy blue that reverses to the silver. So again, 2 coats in one. One side is that beautiful puff design, that quilted design. Everybody, here's the thing. You've got all the way through the end of January. Do you have a nice warm jacket or coat for the cold weather months? this is one I highly recommend you try. You've got all the way through the end of January. That's our extended holiday return policy right now. So whether you're gift shopping for yourself or somebody else on your list, feel confident that there's no obligation, no risk. You're never gonna feel stuck with something. All you're paying today by using a flex pay, because we've got 6 on this one today, $23.30. It really is, and even to the length of this, being right down past the bum, if you do sit on a cold bleacher seat, even the backside stretches as you sit.
Oh yeah, Callie, we're going to the game, or we're going to a hockey arena, and we're sitting down, and I don't know about you, but how many times have you pulled and sort of sat back to try and get a little something under your behind when it's cold out? You'll never have that problem, but also you get that incredible Arctic warmth stretch. And that's really where you feel the difference. It's a game changer. It becomes something so special and so different just by virtue of all the technology and engineering that's gone into this beautiful, beautiful fashion piece as well.
Oh, I'm so glad so many of you are picking it up already. Susan joining us from Western North Dakota. We got up to 32 degrees today, she says on Facebook. Heat wave. It's been a cold October. I think that I'll be getting the wine and black cone. I like the idea of the stretch. Great to hear. And then Lori asking, what is the temperature range for this coat? What do you think? I mean,
you'll go through a good winter day in this coat.
For sure.
And especially because you've got the stretch. So what that means is you've got layerability.
Yes.
And that stretch and the layerability is what takes you through the coldest days.
Right.
And also days when it's not crazy cold. You could just put a little tank on this, underneath this.
Well, that's what I've done.
Yep.
And in fact, I tried on the medium before the show because I thought if I'm gonna wear a thicker, winter sweater, I might want a little extra room. So that's a personal decision. I opted for my regular size, which is small. And even under this, I could probably do some layering. But if you do want some extra room and you really live in a cold, frigid climate, go ahead. I know it looks, Lori is saying, it looks like a thin spring fall coat. No.
No.
It's a cold weather coat.
Yeah, we're so proud of the warmth and technology, even though it does look thinner, and we're actually happy that it looks a little bit thinner because we don't want to give you any extra bulk. So we're proud of the fact that it really does give you that sleekness, the princess seaming, but the Arctic warmth is going to keep you so warm, and the stretch gives you that added layerability. You're gonna get in the car, you're gonna go where you need to go without taking your car coat off, which is something I've always found ironic.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, I have to take my car coat off
To get in my car.
to drive my car. Never with.
Hey, I just want to say good job on your change-ups tonight. You started the show with a hot pair of black over-the-knee boots. Then you changed into a pair of bear paws. Now you're in some hot stilettos, all with the same coat. And isn't that interesting? Because a coat that could look, for some, to be very sporty or activity-related, I think it's very polished and professional.
Love it. Absolutely.
Right?
I love the fact that it's got
good.
that versatility.
Look at how the seams give you a beautiful waistline. Do you see how it doesn't add bulk? It does quite the opposite.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, for me, I think it's just such a refreshing thing to put on a winter coat that makes me feel and look beautiful and sleek and put together, but no, on top of everything, it's washable. It's filled with the most incredible recycled materials made from recycled water bottles, but still, Callie and I were talking really, really soft. This is a very special piece, fashion, but form and function.
Without a doubt. And I will say, it is a cold weather coat. I mean, I am hot out here, and I know what you were saying, because I mean, both of us having grown up, so I mean, I grew up 7 miles from Canada, so I know how cold it gets up there. And as you're looking at this video, these are the features. I want you to just really keep all of this in mind, because this is pretty exciting. There's innovations and technology in this particular piece, and when it comes to outer garments, that you will definitely wear all winter long. And how many times, I mean, if you think about this, and then I'm gonna show you the colors, you're walking down a city street, let's say it's New York, and you're there you go, and then you turn a corner, it's like, pooh, you get this blast of wind. Check this out. The coat, literally, you can zip it all the way up and then toggle this down as tight as you want around the face. So you don't have to worry about getting
Amazing.
right?
Amazing.
So cute.
And I think, you know, this is that perfect coat for, you know, you're picking out your Christmas tree, but you're still taking pictures. So you really are. You want to walk around the neighborhood looking warm and stylish, but you want to look great in those pictures too. And it's nice to have the fashion and the form and the function.
This will be that go-to. You will wear it probably more than any other winter coat that you have in your closet or you're going to purchase later in the winter. So with that, I know we just rolled up our sleeves to show you the contrast of the colors. If you're just tuning in, this is our very first offer from Laurier & Co. This is an exciting company out of Montreal, 75-year-old family-owned and operated company. This is really a moment. So take a look at the colors. We've got 5 color choices, and keep in mind they're completely reversible. This jacket is the same as this. It's just turned inside out. So this is the Roomba Red, and it reverses to the black, okay? So that's one color option. If you love the greens, this is called Time, and it reverses to the Stone. Love it. And then we've got the black that reverses to the Wine. This is the most popular option tonight. And then we've got, what I'm wearing is the Midnight that reverses to the fabulous Gold Mustard, my favorite color ever.
I have a crush on that one too. Although so this is for me.
And this is the Silver that reverses to the Night Sky.
And yet it goes from my stilettos,
yes,
beautifully, to, you know, you turn it over, it's that great puffer, and all of a sudden, you have a completely different look. Traveling with this is a breeze, Callie.
You know what, that's a good point. It doesn't take up much room. You know, a down coat oftentimes can be really bulky. It would take, you know, sometimes half of a roller bag if you're carrying it on. This is very thin when it comes to how it'll pack up for you, but don't let that make you think it's not a cold winter coat, because it is not just a thin fall or spring coat. It is designed for the cold weather months. Yes, completely reversible. Thank you very much for your calls on our today's special, 670-143. And I know at this point, if you have a favorite color, we still have them. That's the beauty of watching at midnight when we launch a new day. But today is going to be our big, great winter warm-up event. So look forward to all kinds of things like sweaters and jackets and boots, up to 5, maybe even more flex pay to get you ready for the coldest season ahead. You are just a changing wizard tonight.
Because I get so excited about
this. This is fabulous.
Is Callie?
So cool. Look at this awesome
Callie, this
coat.
is a must-have. It is.
I love it.
It is such a piece. This is, you know, when we sat around in the design room, I was like, ee! Like it was a big squeal.
This.
It was. I'm embarrassed to tell you, but it was a big squeal.
This is very classy.
Isn't it elegant?
It is.
So I love the fact that it is a 3-in-1. So I will just share with you that you can unsnap. Am I unsnapped back there at the very back?
Nope, let's do it right here.
Let's just unsnap.
2 snaps.
2 snaps. And all of a sudden, oh, Callie, it just keeps getting better and better. So this is that fabulous, yeah, it's just a magical puffer, stand-up collar, beautiful, warm. It's still got the Arctic warmth. It's still got that beautiful feel and softness. Then, just because I'm really,
by the way, the beautiful denim.
That's the denim.
This is camel, and then we have it in black. Length is 35 inches on the outer coat, 24 in the cute coat that you just showed as a separate.
Callie, you're gonna fall in love. This is just such a piece.
Look at the sleeves. Oh, this is so soft.
It's got a sort of cape-esque feel in its elegance. It's got this beautiful drop shoulder. It's got that gorgeous cocoon shape. It is so magical to have those 3 pieces. Very different than the one you're wearing, but this is why we bring you such amazingly different designs.
Are you ready for this? Machine wash. Machine wash. I mean,
we celebrate.
Stop the madness right now. So it's 3-in-1. You can wear that separately. You can wear the little jacket underneath, the puffer, if you will, separately. Or you can snap them together and create kind of that, you know, hybrid kind of look.
Well, you know, I know so many of you have asked me over the years, how do I do layering? And you know, I've been in styling for a long time. This solves the layering issue for so many of us, because layering is kind of a tough thing to do. It can add bulk where you don't want bulk. You can maybe layer things that aren't exactly the right thing to layer together. So this solves all of your layering problems.
This
gorgeous.
is so good. Okay, wait.
Julia looks...
Do me a favor. Join me, Jacqueline.
I'm coming.
Gonna take the black. You take the camel. And I'm gonna come and show you. Hi, Gabby. So I just wanna, let me put this all down here, because this is really like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
I love it. So this is the puffer coat under here. It's in here, snapped in, but if you want to separate it, you can totally do them separately or together and create kind of what I call the hybrid of sporty and complete class.
And ease of operation.
Yeah.
And still that Arctic warmth, that incredible warmth, but the layerability, the elegance that is absolutely unparalleled, depending on how you decide to utilize that. So inside this,
oh, this is
Julia,
just terrific. Here, let me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Julia is wearing the top coat of the 3-in-1. And I have to share with you that amazing, thank you.
There we go.
Thanks,
I'll trade
Callie.
you. How's that? We're a good team.
And so this is that fabulous puffer. And what a beautiful, beautiful neutral. So really, between the coat you're wearing, Callie, and this 3-in-1,
yeah,
you've got a whole new winter wardrobe.
Laurier and Co. is here at HSN. The brand just launched 30 minutes ago, so if you're just tuning in, we're very happy to see that you guys fell in love with our today's special, the coat that I'm wearing. This, though, it's a whole departure because it really, I think, just having an elegant winter coat. And remind me, if you don't mind, the material on the outer coat.
You know,
double check.
hang on.
I have my card right here.
I had my card too.
Okay, let's see, the material itself, it's a non-stretch woven. We're talking about polyviscose spandex, and of course the puffer coat itself, which is right there offering you the sportiness. And note how you're wearing together. So you see how
yes,
the sleeve pops through?
And this is the solving of the layering problem. You know, I know that so many of you say, how do I really beautifully layer? This is almost like that hipster style layer. But remember, Callie, this is washable.
Yeah,
this is machine washable. It's like the happiest day of my life.
You are
Gabby's
darling.
laughing, but you know, I have a 6-year-old, so I'll tell you, everything needs to be washable.
We all agree here. I mean, I can't remember the last time I walked into my dry cleaner. They're like, it's a thing of the past. So I know, in fact, thank you guys for joining us on Facebook. Susan asking about sizing with the Today Special. We are both, just so you know, Jacqueline, our special guest from Laurier and Company, we're both wearing our regular size. If you are in a really cold weather climate and you want to wear a bulkier or thicker sweater, you may want to go up a half or a size. I didn't. I prefer a puffer to fit nice and snug like this does. That's a personal decision. You were in the extra small.
I was in the extra small, and I actually wore my extra small with a sweatshirt underneath as well as a tank.
And Sarah,
So
this is not a dumb question asking about the night sky color. It is a navy color, yes. There's actually 2 different navies. Like this is what, midnight? I believe this is called the night sky.
That's night sky. They're both night sky. And that beautiful navy. And the one I'm wearing right now is the denim.
Yeah, a beautiful
in the
chambray.
3-in-1.
So, which one are you getting? If you want to use a flex to try both of them, they'll both be delivered in a couple of days, and both of them come with our extended all the way through the end of January extended return. So we all have different needs and lifestyles.
And that would be 5 coats.
Gosh.
It would be 5 coats.
You were right.
That you know, that's what we want to bring you.
Fantastic. Great job, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for being here with Laurier & Co. I know we'll be seeing Jacqueline throughout the day. Take a look on hsn.com because there's plenty of other styles. If one of these didn't fit your fancy tonight, and don't forget about this, once you get your credit card approved to be an HSN card holder, you can take $40 on your very first purchase, and that could be applied towards our today's special, anything that you would like, which is a really nice moment. $40 off your first purchase once you get approved for that HSN card. We continue during our launch of our big winter event, our warm-up event, letting you know that everything from sweaters and jackets and boots, both on air and online, have up to 5 or more flex today. 667889 is the item number as we move into another perennial favorite with the cold weather already apparently striking the north. I didn't realize it was already in the 30s in Minnesota and Chicago area. We're gonna go ahead and move into one of the best sellers we have every single season. As a matter of fact, when we first introduced these, 10, 12, 13 years ago, the 6-in-1 hoodies that you see right here, and these are just 3 of the choices, they were like $30. We've taken them down to $14.95, and here's the deal. It's because they're such a big success that we always get to order a massive amounts for every holiday season or winter season. This is why we call it a 6-in-1. You can wear it in a multitude of different ways. Kids love these. Adults love these, and the fact that you can customize how it keeps you warm, whether it's just a simple little beanie, or you're gonna be out shoveling the driveway and you really need to like wrap up, or it's gonna be a windy, blustery day. You've got the customizability, I think I just made that word up, to be able to wear this any way that is comfortable for you. Bill Duggan is joining us to go through how it works, and wait till you see how much wind it will resist. First, hi, Bill.
How are you?
Very well.
I love how you said they love them. They need these.
I couldn't agree more.
That's just it. We're all about trying to stay warm this winter season. The color's the hardest decision you have to pick, because once you get at home, you're gonna find a way and a need for it as we get colder, as we wanna play outside, or as we wanna cheer on our, our favorite little kiddos out in the soccer field, but we're like, oh God, hurry up with this game. So you see, we have solid colors, which is great. All of these, by the way, are completely reversible. So we have our charcoal, we have our black, we have a nice mint green or heather green, digital blue, and that red. And you'll notice they all reverse to a heather gray, and yet you still have a little bit of that green or a little bit of that blue, whatever color you like. These are all machine washable, and we're gonna tell you why that reversibility is so important. So these are our solid colors, but our most popular are the fashion colors.
Right up here.
Yeah, so we have a camouflage, which reverses to that nice hunter orange, yet you still got a little bit of camo. Our snow leopard, which reverses to that nice white. So maybe this leopard's a little much for one day, but then you wanna tone it down, you still got a little hint of leopard, and then that traditional leopard. And so you see the color choices. You see why it's layered like that. And it's important because you mentioned how much wind this can resist. So it's 2 layers of fleece. You see how it's that blue and then it has the heather on the inside. It's what's between these 2 layers that keeps the wind out and the moisture out. I'm gonna show you a quick demonstration. So we want wind? I'm gonna give you wind. Okay, here we go. So, I'm gonna put on that Arctic X and watch what happens. That windstorm, that biting chill in the air, it can't penetrate that urethane liner that's between the 2 layers of fleece.
Is that impressive or what?
Right?
That's a powerful force of wind that blew these little ribbons away, and it didn't even phase them when you put it inside.
And I gotta tell you, that's what we want. Whether we're skiing down a mountain, whether we're just walking to the car and it's like, that wind hits my face, look what happens. I just pull up a face mask. It's built in. This is how that 6-in-1 is just great. I can toggle it down so it doesn't slip down. I can still wear my, Nationals baseball cap if I'd like to, or a ski helmet or whatever I need to. I'm not saying, but yeah. But then also I have a hood if it's really cold. I mean, this is what happens. I gotta go out and shovel the snow, scrape off the windshield. I'm gonna be all bundled up. I can cinch it down, but you know what also happens? I start to get warm. And the thing is, so what do? I peel down the layers. I'm not losing a layer on the schoolyard. I'm not leaving it on the bus. I need to pull down the hood, or I have a nice scarf. 6 different ways. There's directions built in. And you know what's also awesome about it? It's not too personal. Maybe it's for the crossing guard, maybe it's for the coach, the teacher. It is so practical. And you know what? Get a few colors, because we literally have lost the entire inventory by Halloween one year.
It did happen. We have learned our lesson, and we got more in each and every subsequent year, but it has been going, what, 10, 12 years now?
Yes, easy.
It's an amazing product. It really is. Again, you heard me say I grew up in North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan. It's cold.
Yeah.
And boy, when you're cold and it's windy, you're miserable. And your day comes to a screeching halt. Now you can hopefully stay out a little bit longer. Sit there with the kids, watch them sled down the hills, or gosh, we talk to people who are ice fishermen who sit there still for hours and hours on end. This is gonna insulate. When your extremities are warm, everything else is fine.
My mom has worn this in the house. I'm like, Mom, why are you wearing it in the house? She's like, my ears were cold. You know, your ears get a little cold. So what'd she do? She just pulled up the hood. She was nice and warm. She didn't have to turn on the furnace for everyone. My sister got these for her 6 nephews. Because you know when you got kids about the same age, and it's like, why did he get that? Why did I get that? Easily get one for each one of the kids. You know what a lot of people do? It's the coach, it's the teacher, and they get a few extras as those precautionary Christmas gifts, and then when that January, February windstorm comes, they grab one for themselves, and they're so glad they have it. So it's practical, it's so useful, but it's fashionable. I'd love us to go to Barbara if we can.
Let's do it.
Barbara is rocking our leopard looks over there. Look at Barbara, you look great.
Hello, Mama.
Thank you. Yes, you can be fashionable, and notice that I'm utilizing 3 separate hoods. I have it as a beanie, I have it as a bag, and as a scarf. But your single Arctic X 6-in-1 hood is going to do all of this. I want to go out jogging. I pull that face mask up, tighten the toggle. I can breathe through this section. I'm snug. It's not going to fall off down around my ears. It keeps me warm. Then I want just a scarf. Nothing to take off and possibly lose. I simply change it to what my comfort level is. A simple hood, and then bring that face mask up, and you are keeping out the cold, the wind, the wet. Arctic X allows you to embrace the winter months. And no static on your hair, even if it's longer than mine, completely machine wash and dryable. This will stay soft and comfortable against your skin. I have my very first Arctic X hood from years and years ago, and I keep getting more because I love the colors. The fashion colors are amazing, but so are all the individual bright colors that
look really
pop
great.
out for the winter. And again, you can enjoy this winter month. You can enjoy walking your dog. Everyone, yourself and whomever you care about, their comfort, Arctic X
And I think
is
about,
a great gift.
growing up in the parts of the country that I did, I mean, we'd be out snowmobiling and for hours on end. I'm a snow skier. I mean, going downhill, it is the best. I mean, it keeps your head warm, it keeps it dry, and it does not even let the wind penetrate your ears. You don't get the earaches.
Right.
And you don't have to cover your ears up either. You can hear everything. I think about people who work in the winter outside, like construction. People are still doing roofing and all the kinds
People
of
delivering the packages.
people, of course.
Hello.
Crossing guards,
you
you
talk
know.
about the earache. I've had that nose chill where it's like, is it running? it's so frozen. So guess what? You have that built-in face mask, because that often happens, you know. You're sheltered by buildings, but all of a sudden you turn a corner. Whoa, it's right in your face. So you can really just pull up the layers, pull them down as you need to. You notice I did not go out and buy a new one. I reversed the red to the heather gray. You have all these different ways and options.
Question from Zoe on Facebook, will it work under a cycling helmet or is it too thick?
No, they do. Well, it depends on how much room you have in there. We've definitely had snowmobile helmets and ski helmets out here. You can definitely get a helmet over this, which is nice and convenient.
question.
You can always adjust the straps probably too to make it work.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's about being warm, looking good, because sometimes we sacrifice fashion. Not if you get the Today Special, not if you get this.
I have a question. Do you think this is noisy? Do you think this material is noisy? Because
No.
it's filled with recyclable plastic bottles, right?
No
Did you know
way.
that?
No.
Yeah. Feel how soft it is. There was a question on Facebook. I
love
think it
these
was
colors.
Nancy. I don't think it's noisy at all.
No.
I don't. It's really soft. And anyway,
It's funny.
just wanted
You're
to
hearing
answer that.
noise because like you're hearing my toggles. You're
On your
probably,
microphone
and you're
right
hearing
there.
the jacket because it's layers. And our microphones
Oh,
aren't used to
I'm
it.
just
Oh, I just
unbuttoning
popped a
you.
button.
Sorry,
Oh, hello.
darling.
Let me just remind you why that reversibility is so important. It's that stormy night, right? Listen to this. I'm gonna put on that Arctic X. Remember, it's gonna keep out that wind. It's gonna keep out that moisture. So all of a sudden that wind, it's flapping inside. I took it off. And that's really what we want. Whether we're sending the kids out to go play in the snow,
What
whether
about-
it's us in the bleachers cheering them on.
What about when it gets wet?
Oh, perfect example. So, got my cell phone right over here and put my Arctic X in it. Remember, you can use it as a bag. So, you know, it's snowing, it's raining, or better yet, it went in the drink, right? Guess what? Is my phone busted? Is my hair wet? Nope, phone still works. Because that urethane liner, which stops the wind, it's also stopping that moisture from getting through to you.
So
your
it's
hair's
dual
gonna stay
layered.
dry.
It's a dual layered bonded fleece.
Exactly. And so that third layer on the inside is great. And remember, all the different ways we wear it.
Yeah.
I can give it to Callie. I know she'll be nice and warm and toasty.
And the beautiful thing
She
is
might
that your
wanna wear it
kids,
up or down.
exactly, kids will wear these as well as the adults. I mean, it's kind of a one size fits all. Let's go through the colors one last time before we wrap it up.
So we have our solids, we have a charcoal, we have a black, we have that nice mint or heather green, we have a digital blue and that red. Remember, they all reverse to heather gray and has that nice little hint of color. Our most popular are the fashion ones. Those are always the first to go. I love this camo with that nice pop of orange, great for Halloween. But then the snow leopard. Mike's sister and mom are white girls. They would love this. They can't do full leopard, but they can wear the white. And then that leopard with the little black. It's get a few. Because remember, you can always return
Well,
it.
they
if you
used to
don't
be
gift
twice
it.
this price.
Totally.
Literally used to be twice this price when we launched them years ago. So it's a really excellent, excellent purchase. The item is 667-889. So Bill and I have a Samsung incredible top of the line TV starting with 49 up to 82 inches next
We're
hour.
going big.
Keep it here, much more to come.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles handpicked just for you. Join us tonight to see what made the list.
Think all-room remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote. Find the perfect gift this holiday season at HSN. Like this exclusive set from Beekman 1802, including 4 bars of their signature goat milk soap, bundled in a festive special delivery holiday pail. Creamy goat milk and botanicals deeply nourish and moisturize the skin. Available in a variety of luscious scents that everyone on your gift list will be sure to love. Search Gift Pail at hsn.com. Find your Mary all season long at HSN.
We're so glad to have you with us here at HSN for the big winter warm-up event. We just kicked it off 45 minutes ago. My jacket, my coat, my cold weather coat is available as our star of the day. Over 1,000 of you picking it up already today. It's completely reversible. It is filled with recyclable plastic bottles, but it's so soft. You would never in a million years, you can't feel anything. It's soft and it's all machine washable, totally reversible. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. But you know, when you tell us what you want, we listen. And this Bear Paw L, which is the name of the boot, this tall suede sheepskin boot, has been brought back time and time again. And tonight, it's back with a vengeance. Not only do we have this in this gorgeous, look at this color. Is that not the most beautiful thing ever? This one is called Wine. We also have it for you in a chocolate brown. We have the classic hickory, and we have it in black. Now, are you, oh, and there's a charcoal that we're gonna bring out on set because it's right over here. Come on over. That's fine. Thank you, babe. Really appreciate it. In fact, come on in, Tanya.
But is it ready? Am I ready to be revealed?
This is the charcoal. And here, hi.
Hi.
This is what I was gonna tell you. You know, you asked for those smaller and the larger sizes, so guess what? We've got them. From 5 to 13.
Keep going, right, all the way
5 to 13. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
These are whole sizes only. If you go between, probably want to bump up that half size. But wait till you feel what's inside of these boots.
Oh.
And I didn't mention the Never Wet technology, but we need to.
Yeah, we sure do. Never Wet technology. Okay, so this is our beautiful L. She's our L tall. It's our tallest boot that we have. You love her. It's the classic. It's really what started everything. We brought in these great fashion colors like the wine and that beautiful charcoal. But we also added the Never Wet technology about 2.5 years ago, so that's relatively new. So Never Wet, we've been talking about it for a couple of years, but in the big scheme of things, Bear Paw's been around since 2001. Never Wet technology, it's a super hydrophobic technology that literally resists, rejects, and repels all things that are wet. We've been talking about it all hour, just the cold, right? And the snow, and the rain, and the sleet, and everything that comes with winter. You don't have to worry about your suede boot. It is a clear technology that you can't see, and it doesn't, you know, crack the boots at all, but it simply protects them, and it protects them beautifully. Look at that, it literally bounces off, whether it's, look at that, untreated versus treated, so we have sad versus happy, and it's just fantastic.
It really is impressive.
Yeah,
and you will never even find a stain that'll appear, even if it's like mustard and you're having a hot dog at the ball game. But watch this, because it is really important. Obviously, once your feet get cold, I'm sorry, wet, oh, forget about it, then they're frozen, and that's a whole different story. But this has already been treated for you. So you don't have to ever worry about water or anything spilling and becoming a stain, because it's genuine suede. But you don't have to worry like you would if you spent, what are those other, like $200 and some odd for something that looks similar?
They're a lot of money, and they're not treated. Ours are treated, and you know how suede is really thirsty? It's a very absorbent material, it's a leather, but there's not a spot, there's not a stain, it's not wet at all, and that's genuine mud that we just put all over the boot. Now I'm pouring muddy water all over the boot, and you can see how it literally just rolls right off. That rolls right off, so you don't have to worry about anything at all. You can wear your boots absolutely stress-free. And that's really the main thing that we love about that Never Wet.
So it's a reorder time and time again on the L, the tall suede sheepskin boot. Some of the customer reviews, I printed off a few, I thought they were great. Lining engulfs my leg, keeping me warm and dry. Comfortable, easy on and off. Best boots I have, in caps, ever bought.
This, I think this has over 100 customer, it makes it a customer pick because it's over 100 reviews or something like that. It's ridiculous.
It's really,
it's a favorite.
Incredible boot. It looks great. It's a fraction of something that might look a little similar in the higher end department stores, and I'm so proud of this brand. Bear Paw, They do an amazing job. Everything about it, like the inside, even the charcoal gray, it's dyed to match. That wonderful, you know, fleecy material is dyed to match.
Yeah, that
so is the
lining.
chocolate brown. So is the black. The wine and the hickory have that sheepskin, that natural color.
Right.
And then I'm glad you showed what's on the inside. All the way down to your toes.
All the way down to the toes. So what we did, we actually dissected one of our boots, and there's that great charcoal color. As you can see, the outsole, that rubber outsole is a very high quality blown rubber outsole. That is dyed to match as well. We have all of that beautiful whip stitching going up to piece it together. Thick, thick, thick wool-blend lining on these. There's the wine. It's beautiful. She's wearing those with leggings. I have on my L talls with a pair of tights and a skirt. That's kind of a fun way to wear it. So there are a lot, oh no, she has the black on, I'm sorry. On the monitor, I thought it looked wide. But there are a lot of different ways that you can wear this particular boot, whether you're wearing it with jeans or leggings or tights. It is our classic. You've seen this style before, but you've never seen it the way Bear Paw does it. We protect it with Never Wet. We add that, of course, that wool-blend lining all the way down. It's a sheepskin footbed that you're actually standing on. So don't forget, Never Wet and Bear Paw, they go together. It's a super hydrophobic technology. It resists, rejects, and repels all things wet. It's clear, so it's nothing that you have to do. There's a little card that'll come in the box that says, you know, go ahead and treat your boots, but that's because we put it in all the boxes. Some of our fashion styles don't have it, but you don't have to worry about it.
Some styles don't have the Never Wet.
Some don't, our fashion ones.
This one does.
Right, this one does.
So you know, and it is back at a featured price, which is also on 5 Flex for a big winter warm-up event. So you're getting yours delivered for $17, and there's free shipping. Free shipping, $17. It's yours. By the way, if you want to save $40 on this boot tonight, you can by applying for the HSN card. Because the minute you get approved, you get to enjoy that promo. This is only going through tomorrow. So that expires tomorrow, very rarely. Oh, wait. Oh, that's true. Tonight at midnight. This is now the 31st of Happy Halloween.
Yay. That's why I wore my orange sweater. But
you look so cute, by the way, in that color. Our today's special.
Thank you. I thought it was really fall, right? With that time color and then the orange. So I was sitting actually watching the show. I was watching Callie present the Today Special, and I had my jacket on, and then I had my Bear Paw boots, and I had my Bear Paw scarf, and a cup of coffee so I could be nice and hyper to shop with all of you. And I thought, this is fantastic, and it's always so freezing in the studio. I've never been more comfortable in my whole life.
Don't you love the stretch on this coat?
I was pouring away. I was putting it, there's no crinkle. Well, you know, my favorite thing is the fact that it's made out of water bottles.
Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, we can't say it enough.
I know, seriously.
There's the Today Special, 670143. We're both wearing it. It's filled with recyclable plastic water bottles.
You had me there.
Recycled plastic water bottles.
Give me one of those, I'm putting it on, is what I said.
Machine wash, and this is a boot you'll never have to treat or worry. It won't stain. We've got, most limited quantities are in the charcoal. So if that's your color choice, and did you hear we have sizes 5 through 13? 5 through 13. We so rarely have 5. We almost never have 13.
Never.
But you requested it
this year.
So we're doing it for you this year.
That's right. And remember, if you're a half size, go up a size. So if you have a little tiny baby foot, like a little 4.5, or you have a granddaughter that has a 4.5, just go ahead and bump up to a 5. Again, all the way up to a 13. So this is our #1 selling boot. You asked and we listened. You said, can a girl get a size 13 around here?
Right.
And we said, yeah, let us work on it.
And here we are.
Absolutely. So this is that great charcoal.
Charcoal,
I mean,
that's the chocolate.
The chocolate.
This is down to sizes only 6 and 7. So we're definitely down to the final quantities here in the charcoal. This is your classic in the hickory. Love it. This is what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
We've got the black. The chocolate brown is like a deep, bittersweet.
Espresso bean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really deep and beautiful. In fact, let's put the wine next to that.
There we go. Isn't that pretty? So this wine is what we consider one of our fashion colors. And I want you to notice how nice and tall the boot is, but also how wide that opening is. So if you're thinking, is this going to be a hard boot to slide in and out of? It's not. It's surprisingly not. It's nice and wide in the opening. You can easily slide this on, slide it right back off, no problems at all, because it does have that nice wide shaft. And as I kept showing you, we actually dissected a boot. So a lot of times when you see boots, especially at the price that we're offering, you'll see this wool blend lining, if it's even wool blend, and then it stops. And you put it on and you think, what on earth? We take ours all the way down. So our wool blend lining goes all the way down the shaft of the boot and the top of the vamp of the boot, which is the top portion of the boot. Then you're standing on a genuine sheepskin footbed. So this is nature's insulator and nature's regulator. If it's really, really cold and you don't want to wear socks, you don't have have to, because this will naturally heat your feet up. So with that woven lining and the sheepskin footbed, it combines with your body temperature to make you really, really, really nice and toasty throughout the entire winter.
And I can't believe I'm hearing from Rosemarie on Facebook. Thank you guys for joining us here. From cold California desert, she said it's 37 degrees with a low of 25 tonight.
Whoa.
In California. So
That's
anywhere
cold.
you live, I mean, I live in Florida. It doesn't usually get so cold here, but I wear my Bear Paws all winter long.
Yes, I do
because they're
too.
so comfortable. They're very fashionable. I
Yes.
think they are just the coolest thing ever. And keep in mind, this is genuine suede.
That's
It's just
genuine
been
cow suede,
treated
sustainable
for you.
cow suede.
That's a very good feeling too,
Yeah.
much like our recyclable fill on our coat
There's
today.
a theme.
There is.
Yeah.
We all need to do something towards making this world a better
Right,
place,
that's true.
right? So this is all about you. And, you know, I think it was Jacqueline, our guest earlier tonight, that said, you know, when you're ready for the cold weather, it's not as bad. If you've got the right cold
so
weather
true.
garments and
Yeah.
footwear. And this is a line that is designed for the cold weather. It's not just for cuteness.
Absolutely. Yeah. We do. Well, our motto is live life comfortably. So we want you to be comfortable, but obviously we want you to be very warm, and then we want you to be fashionable as well. And these are definitely fashionable. I adore the way the models have been styled because they're all different, right? They're all different. We have dressy, we have very casual, we have kind of sporty. So you design your look. And again, I put mine on with a Bear Paw scarf, the Today Special jacket. I also put it on with a skirt and tights. So there are a lot of different ways that you can wear this. They're also ageless as well. So you can never be, you know, too young or too old.
And as we do one more water demo, I want to read a few more reviews because I know time is getting limited. We've got electronics coming up next. Patty51 says, I bought these boots in the gorgeous green, which we don't have here. The TV doesn't do these boots justice. They are beautiful and so comfy. Amethyst saying, fit great and comfortable. Warm Feet saying, I highly recommend the boots. They feel so good on my feet. I love the Never Wet. And that's what we're showing you right here. Literally 85% of all
right
the reviews
up, and then
are
it
either
bounces
4 or
right back off.
5 stars.
You just kind of brush that off. If you get in a little puddle, brush it off, and they're completely dry. And again, it's all the way up the shaft of the boot, so it goes all the way up. So if you do happen to step in a puddle, remember, they're not waterproof, they're water resistant. So they're for life, they're for winter, just all the things. A little unexpected sprinkle, maybe perhaps a snowdrift, whatever it may be, you don't have to worry about with the Never Wet technology.
And that means you just don't have to stress. Because truly, think about this. If you spend $250 or whatever those boots cost in the other stores,
Not the truth.
and something spills, not like if you had a glass of red wine and it spilled on this hickory color, I mean, you'd be like, are you kidding me right now?
Seriously.
And there's not much you can do about that at that point. Ketchup, you know, coffee, all of those things, they are all repelled off of this surface because
it just
of
beads
Never
right
Wet.
up because of the Never Wet. So
Just
it really
like
is a
this.
treat. I mean, it really is. So we're showing you a demonstration of grape juice. It doesn't absorb. You know, as you know, suede is very absorbent, and you can't really wear it because you have to worry about a stain or something.
Joyce on Facebook is from Truckee, California. She said it was -1 this morning.
In where?
In Truckee, California.
I don't know where that is, but it sounds very cold.
I cannot believe it. We're getting cold tonight. Rose saying in northern Michigan, my Bear Paws are ready. Yes, it is that time of the year. Bear Paw is a cold weather boot brand, and we are thrilled to make this very, very popular choice available again this season. It is now getting super, super limited and selling out on the charcoal that you're seeing here. That's actually the black. We have the wine, chocolate brown, the hickory, and the charcoal. Charcoal will be selling out here shortly.
Really is pretty. I love that charcoal color. And again, with the charcoal and also with the chocolate and with the black, the woven lining has been dyed to match. On the outsoles, all the outsoles have been dyed to match. And that's another thing that Bear Paw does that, you know, they really didn't have to do. We could have just gone with one outsole because it's a lot more affordable, isn't it, just to kind of stick with one color? But we dyed that to match. So a blown rubber outsole that has a slimming look to it. Watch this. It's gonna come on.
It'll
there
keep
you go.
going.
You just, it just, and then just kind of give it a flick right off.
Find
and
a
then
little
that
flick.
is it. That's it.
See?
Look at that. There's no stain. There's no mark. It's wonderful. And that is the Never Wet. And that's the beauty of the Never Wet technology. You can wear these absolutely
And not every single Bear
stress-free.
Paw has that. Certainly, not many brands in general have pre-treated your boot for you to know that it's not going to, you know, collect any kind of whatever, the water, the sleet, the snow, the mud, the whatever, you know, the coffee, the wine, the mustard, the ketchup, all the things. I'm a slob. I'm always dropping something, bumping
So
into
am I,
things.
so am I.
So I thank you so much for your orders on the L571616.
She's cute.
She is.
Well, they
Here's
look different,
wine,
yeah.
hickory, black, chocolate, last call on charcoal, 571-616. Thank you for being here.
Hey, thank you.
Sleep well, my love.
Yeah, I will.
We've got an hour of electronics coming up next, but don't forget about our today's special. This is the coat I'm wearing. The item is 670143. It's our finest value of the day in the brand launch of Laurier & Co. But like I said, we've got another hour coming up. Keep it here. We've got to have you covered for the holiday seasons yet.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $3.99 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.